The storm clouds had gathered, both over Edgbaston's skies and over India's hopes. A ground where India had never won a test, until now. A 608-run target that mocked England's bravado. And at the heart of it all, a young captain's masterclass and a debutant pacer's dream come true. This was history in the making. Welcome back to Restrike, your home for cinematic deep dives into the biggest moments in sports. I'm thrilled you're here today, because what we're about to relive is no ordinary test match. This was a clash of pride, power, and precision as India scripted history at Edgbaston, a venue that had long been a fortress for England. From Shubman Gill's sublime double century, to Akash Deep's magical 10-wicket haul, this test had everything: drama, records, heartbreak, and joy. So buckle up as we break down India's unforgettable victory that leveled the Anderson-Tendulkar Trophy series 1-1. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Restrike, and hit that bell icon so you never miss our deep dives into moments that change the game. Picture this: Edgbaston. The sun fights through stormy clouds. England, fueled by the baseball spirit, stares at a mountain, a target of 608 runs. A total so monstrous that it felt like a challenge thrown down by the cricketing gods themselves. And yet, from the very start, England's hopes began to crumble. Akash Deep, the man stepping in for the rested Jasprit Bumrah, sent tremors through the English lineup. His good-length ball found Ollie Pope's inside edge, clattering into the stumps. Moments later, Harry Brook was pinned by a brutal delivery, the ball crashing into his knee and trapping him plumb in front. England at 83 for 5, their dream fading fast. Have you ever watched confidence melt away in real time? That's what it felt like. With every delivery, India tightened their grip, and the fortress of Edgbaston began to crack. In came Jamie Smith, England's wicket-keeper batter, who had earlier smashed a heroic 184 not out. The scoreboard? 83 for 5. The pressure? Unimaginable. Yet Smith stood tall, like a lone warrior in a battlefield littered with fallen comrades. Teaming up with Ben Stokes, they tried to inject life into the chase. Boundaries came, defiance grew, and a 70-run partnership gave England a flicker of hope. But as lunch approached, Washington Sundar spun a web around Stokes. The ball drifted, turned, and clipped the pad, a review out of hope, but the skipper was gone for 33. Smith wasn't done. Even as wickets tumbled at the other end, he fought on, carving out an 88 with class and courage. But destiny had other plans. Akash Deep lured him with a wide short ball, a trap. Smith swung, hoping for a third six, but found Washington Sundar in the deep. The fight was over. The crowd? Silent, except for the pockets of Indian fans roaring in the stands. The star of the day, the name on everyone's lips, Akash Deep. His performance at Edgbaston was nothing short of seam bowling poetry. His 21.1 overs weren't just about numbers, though 6 for 99 in the second innings and a match haul of 10 wickets would have been enough to etch his name in history. It was about how he did it: unerring accuracy, subtle use of the crease, exploiting every crack, every shadow of uneven bounce. It felt as if Edgbaston itself had turned traitor to England, offering its hidden demons to Akash Deep's will. He became only the second Indian bowler to claim a 10-wicket match haul in England after Chetan Sharma at the same ground in 1986. And fittingly, it was Akash Deep who sealed the match: a ball, a catch, and a history-making roar as Shubman Gill clutched the final dismissal. Have you ever seen a debutant rise like this? Comment below who Akash Deep reminds you of. Is this the start of something legendary? If Akash Deep owned the ball, Shubman Gill owned the bat. 2 innings. 2 centuries. One of them a double. 269 in the first. 161 in the second. Together, a staggering 430 runs, the most by an Indian captain in a test in England. But beyond the numbers was the manner of it. Calm. Majestic. As if time slowed when Gill took strike. His partnerships with Jaiswal, Jadeja, and pant were masterclasses in building an innings, breaking England's will one run at a time. And as if fate wanted the perfect ending, it was Gill who caught the final wicket. Captain, centurion, match winner, in every sense. His hug with Akash Deep after that final catch. A moment cricket fans will remember for years. This was supposed to be the ultimate test of baseball. England had believed, perhaps even convinced themselves, that no total was beyond them. But Edgbaston 2025 became the moment where that belief hit reality. At no point did England look like chasing 608. Their aggressive style turned reckless under pressure. The very surface that yielded 1692 runs in the match became a trap as the cracks widened and India's bowlers hit their marks. Ben Stokes and his men were outplayed, outthought, and outlasted. And as the Indian players celebrated, the baseball dream seemed to stand exposed, at least for this match. Since 1986, India had never tasted victory at Edgbaston. It was a ground that carried painful memories, where wins had slipped away, and heartbreak had been common. But on this day, every piece of the puzzle fit. From Akash Deep's heroics to Gill's class, from Jadeja's crucial strikes to Sundar's timely breakthroughs, India didn't just win. They dominated. The stands turned into a sea of tricolour. The chants of Indian fans echoed around Birmingham. And the players? They knew they had done more than level the series, they had conquered a fortress. What we witnessed at Edgbaston wasn't just a test win. It was a story of resilience, redemption, and rising stars. Akash Deep and Shubman Gill etched their names into cricketing folklore. This wasn't just about leveling a series, it was about making history where none existed before. Now I want to hear from you. Which moment gave you goosebumps, Akash Deep's fiery spell, Gill's majestic double, or that final catch that sealed the win? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this cinematic deep dive, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Restrike, and hit that bell icon, because we have so much more cricketing drama to relive together. Until next time, this is Restrike, signing off.